If it was the other way around, if this man came home every night and was just smelling, walking around the house in stinky clothes, I think this would be another Reddit post. The girl would be like, am I the asshole for telling my husband that he stinks?
I saw him first. He's all mine. You can't have him. No, I saw him first. I saw him first. I saw him first. Now have several seats.
Hi guys, welcome back to my podcast. It's your host, Angie, and this is episode 54 of I Saw Him First. If you're new here, hi, subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff. I'm being a little quiet today because I'm recovering from a cold and I'm trying not to strain my voice. Also, I'm a bit tired, you guys. I've just come back from work. I haven't even had dinner, but I wanted to get this done. And sorry about the lighting. If it's not giving exactly what it's supposed to give, it's because it's quite dark at this time that I'm recording, because it's given winter and I'm not a fan, but again, pardon my voice, pardon the lighting. We just have to do what we gotta do what we gotta do. A girl's gotta eat. Anyway. Today we're doing something different. I decided to go on Reddit, or I will be going on Reddit. I haven't picked out my stories, but I'm going to go on the subreddit, Am I the Asshole? Because it's been trending lately for a while now, actually. And it's quite a funny subreddit, I have to say. So I haven't picked out my questions because I want to react in real life, in real time rather. So I thought I would just scroll and then stop when the spirit of the ancestors say stop. So without messing around, faffing around for too long, let's get into it. Alrighty, I'm just taking a look now. Let's just see. Scroll, stop. Okay, this is what I stopped on. It's quite a long one. So sit down, relax, grab your popcorn, and let's get into it. Am I the asshole for not letting my husband shower when he wants to? Okay, so this was posted 20 hours ago. Mostly SHAM. I don't know what SHAM is. SHAM of 2 kids here. What does SHAM mean? We have to Google that. SAHM, meaning a woman is engaged in the full-time care of a child or children and does not go to work. Oh, stay at home mom. You guys, I should have known that. I'm stupid, sorry. Right, okay. I'm going to start again now because I messed up in the first sentence. Mostly stay-at-home mom of 2 kids, ages 1 and 3. I work 2 days a week at most, usually 1. Most of the time I'm home with them. Fair, you're a stay-at-home mom. You should be home staying with your kids. Anyway, my husband is a blue-collar worker in construction. He works long days, his job is pretty physical, and he works really hard. I stand. That's what we like to hear, because staying at home, taking care of the kids is a full-time job, so I like to hear that the man is working just as hard. Also, if we're going to be a single income household, yeah, he needs to be pulling up his way, So I rated. First sentence, I think the man is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. No problem here. He gets up at 5 a.m., gets home by 6:30. My days are usually around the same, give or take an extra hour in the morning. Okay, so she gets up around 4 or 5 or 6. Every single day my husband gets home, he wants to go to the bathroom and take a shower the second he gets in the driveway. Okay, what's wrong with that? I'm guessing it's normal, especially if someone's been working in construction. He might feel sweaty. I don't know. It's a tough physical job. What's wrong with going in the shower? Anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself here, so let's go on reading this. This would be one thing if he was quick. Okay, I see. I think I'm starting to see where the problem is here. This would be one thing if he was quick, but it takes at least 25 minutes on the toilet and 25 minutes showers. Okay, and I cannot start dinner with the kids hanging off my legs. Right, okay. I'm trying to think, how long do I take in the shower? I don't think 25 minutes is ridiculous. I guess when you combine it with 25 minutes on the toilet seat, you're spending 15 minutes in the bathroom. I think that's a lot. I would say 30 minutes in total is enough. 10 minutes on the bathroom. Why are you spending 25 minutes sitting down on the toilet seat? Like, that could give you hemorrhoids. No? Isn't that a thing? Maybe I'm just trying to share, but I think that's a lot. However, allow it. If this man has had a long day, I think he can take a 15-minute, bathroom break if he wants to. But the problem here is she is trying to cook at the same time. Without reading the rest of the story, why not just think of how you can work around this? So, does he have to shower as soon as he gets home? Do you have to cook as soon as he gets home? Actually, so it gets him around 6:30. Let's reel in a little bit. It gets him around 6:30. I'm guessing that is usually dinner time. She could either cook dinner before the husband gets back. I don't know. Am I siding the man? What's going on this episode? Okay. I'm not taking the man's side, but I'm trying to be considerate here. If he's getting back and he feels the need to shower to, get the dirt off him, I don't want to be in the way of that. But at the same time, if she's having trouble cooking with all the kids, both the kids kind of hanging off her legs, like she said, can she not cook before he gets back since she's home? I don't know. Okay. At least the days when she's not working. She works once or twice a week. I think she could cook earlier. Let's carry on reading. They just scream and cry every single time. I've started to ask him to wait until they go to bed, given that I really only have 2 hours window to get dinner ready, eat, clean up the dishes, clean up the chairs, get them ready. Okay, we get it, you clean. I don't like when people faff around. Am I impatient? Yeah, that's not news. I am impatient. But basically, she has to cook and clean all within 2 hours, I guess, so she can put the kids in bed at 8:30. I don't know when kids go to bed. But it looks like they're quite young. How old are these kids? Ages 1 and 3, right? So they're like proper babies. Okay, I see. 8:30 sounds like a decent time for babies, kids, toddlers to go to bed. Okay, he complied at first, but now he's telling me it's very unfair to ask him to sit in dirty clothes and be sweaty for 2 hours until they go to bed. See, I haven't even read this. I had not read this when I said, he works in construction. He doesn't want to be smelly and stinky. If it was the other way around, if this man came home every night and was just smelling, walking around the house in stinky clothes, I think this would be another Reddit post. The girl would be like, am I the asshole for telling my husband that he stinks? I'm just saying, this man wants to relax, go shower, I don't think it's too much to ask. She could start cooking earlier. I don't know. Let's just continue. But now it's telling me it's unfair for him to sit in his dirty clothes and be a sweaty mess for 2 hours until they go to bed, which I understand. It's uncomfortable, but I've just been alone with the kids for 13 hours straight every day. I have stuff I need to get done too. My kids are in their tantrum phase as well, which has been really hard. Right. I get it. I mean, I'm not a mom, so I don't totally get it. But I assume you've chosen, I don't know, I assume this has been a discussion. The man works, the woman stays at home. I don't think this man is not saying, I don't want to look after the kids. This man is saying, I want to have my shower so I don't feel stinky and uncomfortable. You're asking him to be uncomfortable, which I think is unfair. Yeah, you've been with the kids for 13 hours. That's not the point here. If it's a case of him coming back and just wanting to relax and do nothing in the house and not look after the kids and just play games, for instance, I would be like, right, no, can't do that. Not allowed here. But if this man is saying, I just want to have a shower, I don't think that's so bad of him. Am I not seeing something here? Like, I think she's being unreasonable a little bit. I get it. She's probably frustrated with the screaming kids. She's been with them all day. But this man needs an hour. I think he should get the hour. Let's keep reading. Right, okay. He got really snippy with me today and said, I was being incredibly selfish when I asked him to wait. I said I felt he was being selfish, running to the bathroom for almost an hour every time he gets home, when he knows I have stuff to get done too. So, am I the asshole here? Okay, this first, there's an edit which I will read, but I'm sorry, asshole. Let me see what Reddit deems her. What? Reddit says no assholes here. What? No. This is an unpopular opinion, perhaps, but I think she is an asshole. If the problem here is, because you've had the kids all day, am I wrong? Like, surely they've been screaming all day. What's the difference between their scream at the time of dinner versus their scream at 5 p.m. in the evening? Am I bugging? Like, I don't know. I think I think there's a bit of resentment going on here. I think there's a bigger issue here. She needs to tell her husband she's tired of being a stay-at-home mom and she wants to go to work. They need a nanny. I think that's what the issue is here. She's exhausted. She has 2 kids under 3. This woman is tired and she's taking it out on her husband. That's my opinion personally. I think she's bugging. I think she's taking it too far. I think she should allow it. The man deserves an hour to shower. It's not saying, you're asking me to babysit like a lot of guys on Reddit do call taking care of their own kids babysitting. It's just saying, I feel stinky. I'm sorry, like, when I get home, I literally just lay on my bed. That's all I want to do. I want to relax. And I can imagine if I was in a sweaty, dirty, dusty environment, I want to get out of my clothes and into the shower. And I don't think it's nice of her. I don't think it's understanding or considerate to say, yeah, because I've been with the kids for 13 hours. Yeah, give him an hour. 13 and 14 hours, it's not going to make a difference. Or start cooking at 5. Edit. I see so many comments about decompression time. None of this is about decompression time. It's about getting the kids to bed on time because they wake up earlier if I don't get them to bed by 8. We have plenty of time after they go to sleep for ourselves, and I don't mind him doing whatever he wants in that time. I have exactly 1.5 hours to get dinner done, clean them up. Again, she's going into all the details, read bedtime stories, get ready for bed. I can't give them a bath before dinner. They're messy. If you take 15 minutes away from that, I have no time left. Okay. Again, it seems there is an issue of resentment here. She needs to ask her husband to help out a little bit. Because if she's staying 1.5 hours, so she's going an hour and a half, he's in the toilet for 50 minutes of that hour and a half. Okay, let's be reasonable here. Let's say in that hour, the kids are eating. So let's say you start cooking at 5. By the time this man gets home at 6:30, the kids are eating. When he gets out of the shower, he's doing all the bedtime things. He's getting them ready for bed. He's doing all the things that she's saying, she has to do. Clean up, read the kids' bedtime stories. He can do that. He can do that if you compromise too. Like, I don't know, like she's trying to basically say, right, I've been with the kids all day. The second you get back, there you go. No. Sure, there's not an even division of labor in terms of, taking care of the kids, like cooking and cleaning after the kids and taking them to bed and reading them bedtime stories. I think that could be more split. I think you could distribute labor a bit more there. But saying this man cannot shower when he gets back from work, saying he has to stay in his stinky clothes for 2 hours. And again, playing devil's advocate, maybe he could get out of his dirty clothes and get into another clothes that's not dirty for another hour. When the kids go to bed, then he goes to take a shower. But it's also like, why do you want to get into from dirty clothes into clean clothes when you're still dirty? That doesn't make as much logical sense. Right, there's another edit here. I also want to add, I'm very much just saying construction as a general term. Some of you are acting like it's covered in mud, filth, and fiberglass. Is not. It's a very sweaty person and his job is not dirty. I don't want to say his title as there are people in this sub I know, okay? I think you've already outed him enough that if people know you, they would know who you're talking about. But that's another story. Right, and then she says, some of you are misunderstanding what I'm asking. I'm not asking him to wait 2 hours to shower. I'm asking him to wait 30 minutes so I can get dinner done, get him and the kids fed, and then he has the rest of the evening to himself, shower, decompress, play the games, blah, blah, blah. I take care of the rest of the night. Again, that's not the point. She's playing, what's the right word here? Who is, what's that? Oh my God, what's the right word? Oppression Olympics. She is trying to be a victim here, which I don't really like. And I guess initially people deemed her an asshole before the general consensus now is no asshole here. So neither of them are assholes, according to Reddit, right? Neither of them are assholes. But I think she's a little bit of an asshole and I think she needs to communicate more. If you're saying, okay, you don't need him to stay in his filth for 2 hours, only 30 minutes. How about you start cooking 30 minutes earlier? Like, am I missing something? Just start cooking 30 minutes earlier so that when he gets back, he can get in the shower for 15 minutes. By that time, the kids are eating, right? The food is ready, so the kids are just eating. As soon as he gets back from the shower, the rest of the night is his, maybe. Tell him, okay, right, you're taking the kids to bed now that you have the shower. You can put them to bed and then eat. And then you can sort out dishes afterwards and decompress. Like you said, watch TV. You have the rest of the evenings to yourself. Like, it's no big deal. I think she wants a way. It's a way or the highway is what I'm getting from this. Let me check out the comments. Let me see what the comments are saying. This person said, nah, you've just failed to identify the real issue, but that's not exactly your fault either. You just have young kids that are the center of your world, so the fault can't possibly lie with them, right? In quote, I cannot start dinner with the kids hanging off my legs. They scream and cry every single time. This person said, this is the core problem. Oh, okay. So this person is blaming the kids. This person's like, fuck them kids. This person's like, this is a core problem here, though. It has nothing to do with your husband's shower or when he does it. You do not have a physical barrier like a kiddie fence or some other way to divide your kids from where you are and ideally want to see them. They're saying you should get some kind of like barrier so that the kids can, be away from you, but you can still see them. You can still watch them while you cook. This person says they will scream and cry, sucks to be them. This person really hates kids. And then they said, you're not required to deal with every tantrum. Exactly. And ignoring it will help them learn screaming and crying is not an effective tactic to control you. Okay, it seems the point this person is trying to get across is that, you don't have to answer to every cry. You can leave the kids to cry. You can leave the kids to throw tantrums. You can separate yourself from the kids and have time to yourself as well and have time to do the cooking if that's the real issue that they're hanging on top of you, like she said. Yeah, maybe try better ways to keep the kids away or better ways to keep them from hanging on top of you. I looked at it from another point of view, but this is why, diversity is important. I don't know who this person is, but clearly they have a different opinion from me. So yeah, I think she's the asshole here a little bit, and I get it. She's stressed. She's really tired, like I said, but she can't blame the man for that. I believe they've agreed on who's going to take care of household income and who's going to take care of household running. And I think it's a bit unfair to sort of, penalize this guy for taking long showers. She can either start cooking earlier or create some kind of barrier between her and the kids. Or just figure out a better solution other than criticizing her husband, because that's not going to end anywhere good. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm going to put on my socials on the screen. And if you enjoy this Am I the Asshole stories, let me know in the comment section on the YouTube video, and share on your stories and tag I Saw Him First podcast. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. I don't want to promise when next, but I'll see you soon. Bye.